I mean, what do you even say after a game like that?
Sucker bleu. I don't want to overreact.
What was that?
This is going to be a good game.
Not this game. The best game ever. Hello, welcome to Hawks Recap Game 25. Oh my god, it's only the 25th game. Hawks lose at home to the Vegas Golden Knights by a score of 8-3. The first time they allowed 8 goals at home since 2007. Yeah, this was a rough one. I'm not going to be going through every single goal of this game. I just don't want to. If you want to see a recap with that, go visit VGK Coverage's channel. He will have a video up where he'll be discussing every single goal. Obviously, he will be very happy. I'll have a link to his channel down in the description, but I'm not going to do that. Also, if you're curious about that, go watch my Schmaltz trade video. It's kind of self-explanatory.
I just got that! It's even signed!
Speaking of the Schmaltz trade, Dylan Strome, Brendan Pierlini. First games as Hawks, and this is the result. What do they got to be thinking? Meanwhile, their old team, Arizona, just beat the Wild tonight, 4-3. Scored 3 goals in the third period. Now, Nick Schmaltz didn't have a point in that game. It was -1, actually. But still, coming from that to this, you kind of expected maybe things would be better? How wrong could you be? And here's the thing. I thought both of them had pretty decent games. Dylan Strome had a goal and assist, and he could have had another goal as well. Actually, he could have had 2 goals, or 2 more goals. He could have had a hat trick in this game. He had a good game. Brendan Pierlini didn't have a point, but I thought he didn't play bad. I thought he played pretty good. But you still lose 8-3. That's got to be mental. The funny thing is, like, in the grand scheme of things, I thought the Hawks played pretty decently in that first period. They had more high danger scoring chances than the Golden Knights. They had 5 high danger scoring chances to the Vegas Golden Knights 4. And they were down 3-0 at the end of the period. And that's the most infuriating thing about playing the Golden Knights. They just seem to take advantage of every single mistake you make. They score on it. If you make a mistake, they score on it. Meanwhile, we get 5 grade A chances, and we don't score a single thing. 4th straight game, we're down by at least 2 goals in the first period. Not a good streak to have. But yeah, like, they didn't play that bad. They just made a couple really bad mistakes, and Vegas jumped all over it, took the lead, and never looked back. And these mistakes, they're not just on our defense. Like, we've really kind of harped on our defense this year, and rightfully so. But these mistakes that are being made are beyond them. It's not just defense. It's team defense. It's forwards. Forwards are not helping our defense. Right now, our defense isn't doing that great to begin with. The forwards certainly are not helping. Meanwhile, you look at Vegas. Their forwards are back-checking. They got great sticks. Our guys just wandering. It just seems like they're wandering. And there's just openings left and right because of it. Like, it's... As much as we wanted to say the defense needs to be better, 2 guys won't cover 5. And good teams will have all 5 guys involved in the offense. Your 2 defensemen cannot cover all of those guys. The forwards have to help, and they're just not helping right now. They're just not helping enough. If they are helping, it's very few and far between. And that's got to change if this team wants to start winning games consistently and not just once every 5 games. They need to start getting the forwards to buy in to playing a team defense. Because here's the thing. Like, these types of games can and will happen. Like, even the best teams, we've seen it this year. They will lose by 4 or 5 or 6 goals. It just happens from time to time. I mean, last year, we beat the Penguins 10-1 early in the season. We didn't even make the playoffs last year. Penguins did, and we beat them 10-1. Sometimes it's just one of those games. Hockey is a weird game like that. Got everything going the other team's way. Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Right now, that's kind of what's happening for this team. But For this team, they can't throw this away. It's not an anomaly. They're making the same mistakes game in, game out. And the players, it's on them. It's not on Coach Q. It's not on Coach Colleton. It's the players. They need to just wake up. They realize they have to hustle every single shift, every single stride. They have to hustle with the puck, and they have to hustle without the puck. And right now, the only time they're hustling, maybe, is when they're with the puck. And that's not good enough. That's just not good enough in the NHL. All right, so I'm going to end with something positive at least here. Speaking of Murphy's Law, Connor Murphy getting on the ice, practicing with the team for the first time this season earlier today in the morning skate. Definitely a good sign. Definitely looking forward to him coming back to the lineup and hopefully bolstering this defense a little bit. Although, like I said, defense isn't the entire problem. Definitely not. And he's not going to be the magic pill. But still good to see him back on the ice after having his back injury. So with that, thank you so much for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. Sorry it was more of a rant than an actual recap of the game. If you want an actual recap of the game, go see VGK Coverage's channel. He'll have a video up shortly. I'll have a link to his channel down in the description. Let me know your thoughts on this game down in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that as always. Up next for the Hawks, it's the Jets, then the Predators. I mean, things could get ugly really, really quick for the Hawks if nothing changes here. But until then, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you next time.